What's up, guys? GFK Ethan here with an infamous Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Really fun deck to play. I've never taken it to my locals because it is not all that competitive. It is fairly consistent, but it's just not consistent enough. And there's hundreds of other better decks out there. But the new, we are supposedly getting new Blue Eyes support in the upcoming sets, and which is the case for a lot of old classic cards. And I've had this deck put together for quite some time. It's about as consistent as I can make it right now with the current cards that we have. Like I said, a lot of fun deck, really fun deck to play, and it's just some good old classic 3,000 point vanilla beat stick cards. So let's just go into the 40 card main and the, I don't know, what is there, like 15 card side here. I don't have, or extra, gosh darn it. I don't have a side deck set up just because, like I said, I never play this at tournament or at my locals at all. So without further ado, let's get into the three main boss monsters. The typical 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Awesome card, really, everybody knows. It's 3,000 point beater, classic. This is the ultimate main monster of the deck. Yes, there are other cards in the extra, but this is your main deck, main card. And the best way this deck works is if all these cards, or all 3 of your Blue Eyes, are in your graveyard as soon as possible. They need to be there because you don't ever want to tribute summon for them. It just kind of kills the whole strategy. So to help with that, we have 3 Blue Eyes, or Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. Everybody knows that, or I would assume you know. Let's see, this card is targeted for an attack, negate the attack, and when you do, change the battle position of this card. Special summon 1 Blue Eyes from your hand, deck, or graveyard. During either player's turn, when a card or effect activates that targets this face-up card, except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck or graveyard. You can only use 1 Maiden with the Eyes of Blue once per turn. So, she's also a level 1 tuner, which, if you use her tuner effect to synchro, it's not going to get her effect, which is kind of lame, but that's just how it is. So she's really good at summoning out your Blue Eyes. Let's see. I run 2 copies of White Stone of Legend. I only run 2 because I feel like 3 is really cloggy, just because Blue Eyes in your hand kind of sucks unless you have a Maiden on the field. But I do have 2 White Stone of Legend. When it is when this card is sent to the graveyard, add 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. So pretty typical there. So that's it for the Blue Eyes specific lineup. 3 White Dragon, 3 Maiden with the Eyes of Blue, and 2 White Stone of Legend. So that is your Blue Eyes lineup. And then current ban list, this whole deck is pretty much light. So 2 copies of Honest. Classic. Everybody knows what Honest does. And then we have 2 Heretic Dragon of Tefnuit. He's a level 6. He can be special summoned out if you control no monster. So it's really nice to see him in your opening hand, especially with him and a White Stone. Then you can go into a level 7 synchro summon on turn 1, which is really handy. I really like that aspect. Then we have 2 Flameveil Guard, and it's 2,000 point defense and a level 1 tuner. Obviously, it's a vanilla. Tuner is a really tuner heavy deck, so that card is a staple. Then we have Rider of Stormwinds, which is also another level 1 tuner, but it kind of has a cool effect. Target 1 Dragon type normal monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. If a monster equips with this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If a monster equipped with this card would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So, if you draw into this late in game and you have one of your big synchro monsters out, you can equip it as long as it's a dragon. Then it does piercing damage, which is brutal, and it also, if they were to Raigeki it or something, then you can use Rider's effect and just destroy that, and it works pretty well. Now, this card seems to be alright. When we get some new Blue Eyes support, this card will probably go away, but I do have 2 copies of Kaiba Man just in case. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes, White Dragon from your deck. So, or special summon 1 Blue Eyes from your hand. So, this could also be a turn 1 Blue Eyes. If you open with this and a Blue Eyes, you can normal Kaiba Man, tribute it to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand. So that could be a turn 1 Blue Eyes, which is really, really awesome. So, just a couple more monster cards here, just a couple one-off monsters. Obviously, 1 copy of Debris Dragon, that's all we're allowed to have. Incredible card. It's a level 4 tuner, which opens you up for a lot of tuner plays. This card is normal summon target 1 monster with 500 or less attack in your graveyard. Special summon that card, special summon that target in attack position, but its effects are negated. Cannot be used as synchro material except for the synchro summon of a dragon monster. Other materials cannot be level 4. So that'll just bring back a lot of other things, a lot of different cards, and then it can be synchroed for a dragon synchro, which is all except for one of these cards maybe is not a dragon. But so that's a really good one. 1 Kaiser Seahorse, because like I said, if you get in a tight spot, he is he counts as 2 tributes for your Blue Eyes. Divine Dragon of Apocryph, I guess. You can let's see, you can discard, once per turn, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 dragon type monster in your graveyard and add that target to hand. So if something gets in the graveyard and you need it back, he's there to kind of help you get it back. Just another level 4 vanilla is Alexandrite Dragon. It's 2,000 point beater. Just kind of there for some filler to help open up some other synchro plays. And 1 Shining Angel. And the reason behind that is because when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 light monster with 1,500 or less attack from your deck and face up attack position. So pretty much a good portion of this deck is less than 1,500 or 1,500 or less, and then it'll help you go into some synchro plays and so on and so forth. So that's it for the monster lineup. Now on to some spells. We have 2 copies of Trade-In, because obviously Blue Eyes level 8. Way easier to summon him out from the grave. 2 copies of Trade-In. And we have 2 copies of Dragon Shrine, which works really well. Send 1 dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. If that monster is if that monster in your graveyard is a dragon type normal monster, you can send 1 more dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate Dragon Shrine once per turn. So if you send a normal dragon, and then you can also send White Stone of Legend per se, or a Blue Eyes, and then get another card. So really good to help thin out the deck and help get your Blue Eyes into the graveyard. And then we have 2 copies of Silver's Cry, obviously because you can target 1 dragon, 1 normal dragon in your graveyard, special summon that target, but you can only activate Silver's Cry once per turn. So really cheap, easy way to get your Blue Eyes out of the grave, and it's a quick play spell. So you could activate 1 on your turn, set the other, activate it on your opponent's turn, and then bang, you got 2 3,000 point beat sticks, which is incredible. Or it works really well. So now a couple more we have is Polymerization and Fusion Substitute, because I do run let's see, where is he? 5-headed dragon in the deck. I do run him, so Polymerization, just another thing. Like I said, this is not a competition deck. This is just a for fun deck, but it'd be a good starting point for when the new Blue Eye stuff comes out. So 2 copies of Poly, and then we have a couple one-offs. We have Blue Stream of Destruction. You have to control a Blue Eyes Dragon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Blue Eyes White Dragons cannot attack the turn this card was activated. So basically a Blue Eyes Raigeki, which works really good. 1 for 1. 1 book, and one Forbidden Lance. The reason I'm playing Forbidden Lance is because it's a good card to get Maiden's effect off. So Forbidden Lance is really good. There's other ways to do it, but I just kind of had a Forbidden Lance laying around. So there's that for the spell cards. Now we have Double Fiendish, one Call, one Compulse, and one Royal Decree. So that's it for the 40 card main. We'll move on to the extra deck, and we are running 2 copies of Azura Eyes Silver Dragon. Now, Azura Eyes is absolutely incredible. It is it's a level 9, sorry about that, level 9 synchro, so it can be made really easy with Blue Eyes and any one of the other level 1 tuners. And then its effect is, when this card is special summoned, Dragon-type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn, so it gives you a bye for 1 turn, which is awesome. Once per turn during your standby phase, target 1 normal monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So you get this out on the field, you can bring back another Blue Eyes, have another level 1 synchro normal summon, get your other Azura Eyes out. You got 2 2,500 point beat sticks on the field. Incredible card. So that's kind of the main Blue Eyes card there. We have 1 Black Rose for nuke in the field, which works really well. Stardust Spark Dragon, Stardust Dragon, and then a couple of the new cards that came out in High Speed Riders, I believe it was. We have this isn't new, but got another reprint. Red Dragon Archfiend, Red Wyvern, and Red Nova Dragon. So really awesome cards. Huge beat sticks, like 3,500. That's only 24, and that's 3,000. But huge, really awesome synchro cards that are incredible. And then we have 1 Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Tree, because he's kind of a staple for any synchro deck. If you can make him playable, works really awesome. And then, as I said, 1 5-headed dragon fusion card, because it can't be destroyed by battle with a dark earth, wind, fire, or water monster. So pretty much really, really solid card, and it's 5,000 attack points, so incredible. Then we have a few Xyz. We have 2 rank 4s. We have number 91 and number 57. Just a couple really low level 4 cards in case you need them. They both have really awesome effects. Now we have for your rank 8s, we have number 46 Dragulon, number 62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, awesome card. Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, and Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. So that's the Blue Eyes lineup. Like I said, if you're interested in making the deck, it's a lot of fun to play. As I said before, not the most tournament friendly deck for you. I don't know, maybe it is. I've never ran it at a tournament, but I can only assume that it's not the greatest when it comes to tournament play. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know what you think of the deck. If you do decide to build the deck and you build it a different way, please let me know, because I'd be really interested to see how you did it. And when the new Blue Eyes support comes out, I'll probably do some work on this and see if we can get this deck a little bit more competitive. And hopefully the Return of the Blue Eyes will be something really awesome. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.